Hello, I entitled this part 5 because maybe about a week ago I did a 4-part series of something. That's why I'm bringing it up again because I'm compiling all my material into 1-part videos. So here we go. What are you doing? See, my hair is all messed up. I can comb. I've been really disheveled, unshaven and stuff. I've been observing the 6-week coronavirus quarantine. I've actually stayed in my home ever since I got laid off about 6 weeks ago. So I'm going to look disheveled a lot. I'm still washing my hands and face constantly. Maybe not a fully bath or fully this or fully that. No manicures or special pampering. All I'm doing is washing my hands at least 20 to 30 seconds and then rinse off my hands. Then I'm going to get that soap on and I'm going to wash my face for 30 seconds because I think the coronavirus kind of fucking thing is fucking real. So I'm doing it. So I'm not really getting into a new series because I labeled this part 5 of a previous 4-part series I did over a week ago. So but if I ain't get into a last part, it means that I'm gonna completely do all the material now in this video. Get that off my chest. That series is done. Most of my series I have not been satisfied with because I kind of let outside sources distract me. Like, for example, I get a phone call from a friend during live chat, and I'd get text messages and emails and Facebook messages and all kinds of other shit going on my phone and on my laptop. I let that shit bother me. So I never really got into my fully detailed notes that are in my head right now. That I got a lovely lady Christian friend. I love her a lot, but she really is kind of whacked in the head because she really does believe the stuff about what's said in every church broadcast and every church Bible study and every church service. You don't question the pastor, you believe the pastor. So we got your church pastor who shows you these cards. That this is our missionary Baptist church. We want other people to follow us. So you're going to get in your beat up old jalopy car It's bad on gas mileage. It's a fucking wreck. And you're going about town on your own time, your own gas. You got stacks of these cars in the hundreds. And you're going about to your neighbors and going, hey, I want to tell you about some special good news. I think I have a special magical powers inside my fucking head. And I'm going to talk to the creator of the universe and I say, hey, I'm about to hand this card to this person right now that it's going to really do something special to them. Like I got magical thinking powers that are going to protrude onto this magic card. And then you're going to look at the magic card and you say, hey, I'm going to go attend their church service now. Like I'm going to be really special. All of a sudden you're a nobody. And then all of a sudden, hey, all you got to do is mouth some special words like, oh, Jesus, I'm sorry I did this. No, Jesus, I'm sorry I did that. And I'm a really bad, naughty person. And Jesus, please help me, Jesus. And all of a sudden this lady comes by with this magical card about her magical church service that says, I'm going to be transformed and renewing my mind. And see, I'm going to become a superhero. Transformers, renewing of my mind. Her church page even made the cartoon character of a transformer, superhero transformer, that is going to be a transformer renewing your mind. As if it was all fucked up before, I want you to think about this fucked up shit about a dumb fuck Bible. About I do not endorse this book or advocate the use of the words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital NOT. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, despicable book. Now, when I handed out these leaflets, these pamphlets, these cards, that I'm trying to entice people to join my church services. About that. Is that the title? Is that the subject matter? I said this is a part 5, so it means that I'm repeating the same material the 5th time over. Transformers, renewing of my mind. It's the King James that I'm also using. I'm just using a smaller version than that usual giant version I usually use. Romans 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world. Oh, bullshit. I'm not conformed to this world. No. I say it's a line of bullshit. You're conformed to this world. You got to work for a few dollars to get your food. Transformed to this world. I won't be able to pay my rent or my bills unless I'm transformed into this world where I have a job. Be not conformed to this world, but ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is good and acceptable, the perfect will of God. I'm a transformer. I am renewing of my mind. It's a line of bullshit. I'm a renewing of my mind. I'm a transformer. I'm a new creature and all kinds of shit like that. But you know what I'm saying in response is Ecclesiastes chapter 1. verses 1 through 3. The words of the preacher, the son of David, king of Jerusalem. Vanities of vanities, saith the preacher. Vanities of vanities, all is vain and vanities, which means nothing means anything. Everything is meaningless. Verse 3 of Ecclesiastes 1. What profit have a man? Man. What profit of a man? Of all his labor which he had taken under the sun. All the work you done under the sun, what does it profit you? Because you're going to die one day. You could work till the day of your death, and what profited you? Because you don't have profit after you die, because you don't have nothing after you die. The split second you die, not a single penny is yours anymore. I can be transforming and renewing my mind, but what does it matter if all you ever do is work all your life till the end of your life, and then you die, and then every single penny that you made doesn't mean fucking nothing. Meaningless. It is all meaningless. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, 1 through 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 8 through 11. All things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been is what shall be. The thing that hath been, it shall be. It's finished, complete. The thing that has been, it is what that shall be. And that which is done has already been done. There's no new thing under the sun ever. Transformer, renewing of my mind. No, it says in 1:9 of Ecclesiastes 1. There's no new thing under the sun. But let me tell you about I'm a transformer renewing of my mind. I said, no, you're not a transformer of renewing your mind, because of Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9 says, there's nothing new under the sun ever. I'm a transformer. I'm a renewing of my mind. There's nothing new under the sun ever. Recap of my Christian lady friends, lovely cherry pick verse of be not conformed to this world, but be transformed. Powerful, magical mind. Because I'm transformed with the renewing of my mind. I'm a transformer. But no, your mind's not new. Because of Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, that there's nothing new under the sun or the heavens ever. 1:9 of Ecclesiastes. I'm a transformer. I'm a renewing of my mind. No, he said there's nothing new under the sun ever. Let me tell you, Mo, that I'll go about town and I'm gonna save people. I'm gonna get up in my big beat up jalopy that's bad on gas mileage. My pastor ain't doing shit for me. I'm just going on my own free will and using my own free time and my own free gas money that I'm gonna hand out these special leaflet cards about my church. You go to my church service and all of a sudden you're a magical mind creature that's transforming and renewing your mind. And then you're going to always quote Romans 12:2 about how you're not conformed to this world, but you're going to be transformed and renewing your mind. Mo, what about the Transformers? What about that? No, he says there's nothing new ever under the sun or under the heavens. 1:9 of Ecclesiastes. Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Oops, not there. 1 verse 10. This is your God, Bible God speaking in 1:10 of Ecclesiastes. He's going to ask a question about, is there anything whereof it be said that this is new? Is there anything you can say that says this is new? Here you go. No, it's already been done of old times. Which was before us. Hey, God, I got a new thing. Hey, that's not a new thing. It's been done before of old times. Oh, what a lack of respect. Hey, God, I think I got a new thing. No, it's already been done before of old times and old times before us. So fucking forget about it. There's nothing new ever under the sun. But God, I got a new thing. I said, no, there's no new thing. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 11. There's no remembrance of the former things. Don't even remember things of the past. Neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come. I don't want you to think about the past and hey, the thing you're about to do. I'm not even going to remember that either. So past, present, and future, he doesn't give a fuck either way. To sum up Ecclesiastes 1, 8 through 11. If you want a more complete rendition of 1, you could read the whole chapter, or you could tune into the 4 parts that I did before this 5th part. Let me tell you, Mo, what about my church services? I got to tell you about my church service, about how I'm going to transform people and renewing your mind. And if you take my special card about my church service and you read about the sinner's prayer, I got to say that I'm sorry before I die. If I don't say sorry before I die, then doomsday, bam, boom, you're going to hell. You think that you're so special, you're a pompous ass narcissist kind of person that you think that you're really, really, really gonna go to your heaven place. I say majority of everyone is going to your fucking hell place. According to this, anyways. I say, I as an atheist say there's no such thing as a heaven or a hell. Life is yours, whatever you wish. Your life, your wish, your life. Has nothing to do with a fucking stack of paper that you call a Bible. Let me tell you, Mo, I'm transforming and renewing my mind. In Colossians 3, verse 10. This book is not broken in. And I finally got to 3, Colossians 3, verse 10. And have put on the new man, which is renewed in the knowledge, and after the image of him that created him. What? Put on a new man, which is renewed in knowledge, after the image of him who had created him. Which has to bring us back to Ecclesiastes 1, which I cannot close out of this part series. So everything refers back to Ecclesiastes 1. Let's go to 3:10 again. And they put off a new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him who created him. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verses 8 through 11. All things are full of labor, man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. The thing that hath been is what shall be. That which is done, it has already been done. There's no new things, and the old things don't fucking matter. And that which is done, it has been done. And there's no new thing under the sun ever. Ecclesiastes 1:9. Question in 1:10 says, is there any new thing thereof? It may be said that this is new. Hey, God. I want to ask you a question, God. Is there any new thing? It may be said. See, this is a new thing, God. No, it has already been done. Of old time. The old times before us. No, it's not new. It's already been done of old time. The old times before us. There's nothing new ever. 1:11. There's no remembrance of former things. Hey, God, remember when I did this and I did that? No, I said there's no remembrance of former things. Neither shall there be any remembrance to the things to come. Hey, God, I'm doing a new thing. He says, neither do I have any remembrance of the things to come. You do something 3 seconds from now, and I'm not even going to fucking remember it. Yeah, but I love you and respect you, right? He says, I love you and I respect you, right? Read Ecclesiastes chapter 1. He doesn't have a very high opinion of you. He doesn't respect you. And you go to chapters 2, 3, and 9 that I cover in this series. And other kinds of shit in between. Then be transformed and renewing of my mind. Ephesians 4:23. And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. I can be renewed in the spirit of my mind, but how come that Ecclesiastes 1 shit is so fucked up that he says, I don't even care about past, present, or future. I don't care. It's all meaningless. It doesn't matter what you did in the past. Doesn't matter what you did in the present. And doesn't matter what you did in the future, according to Ecclesiastes chapter 1. But Ephesians 4:23 says, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Hey, I said there's nothing new ever. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 12. And I turned myself to behold wisdom and madness and folly. Wisdom is mixed with madness and folly. Huh? Wisdom is also madness and folly. For what can the man do that cometh after the king? What could a man do if they cometh after the king? Hey, king, got something to say. Even that which has already been done before. Hey, king, I got something new. No, I dismiss it immediately because I said it's already been done before. There's no new thing ever. But king, I'm doing a new thing. King, I'm doing a new thing. No, you're not doing a new thing because of 2:16 of Ecclesiastes. For there is no remembrance of the wise more than the fool. That means that the righteous and the unrighteous, wise fool, righteous, unrighteous, wise fool. For there's no remembrance of the wise more than the fool forever. Hey, once you die, that's it. I forgot about you. Seeing wise more than of a fool forever. Seeing that which is now in the days to come shall all be forgotten. Seeing that which is now and with the days to come, I will forget forever. So your present and your future, present events, future events, I'm going to forget about them forever. I don't give a fuck. Seeing that which is now and the days to come shall all be forgotten. And how dieth the wise man, and how dieth the fool? That means that the wise man and the fool, two parts of people, both fucking die. Doesn't matter whether you're righteous or unrighteous. says, wise man, fool, die. Bam. That's it. That's it. Doesn't matter what the fuck you do. Because you're a wise man or you're a fool. You both die. That's it. And once you're dead, I fucking forgotten about you already. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15. That which hath been is now. That which has been is now. Hey, it's already been done. It's doing now. And once it's now, I fucking forgot about it. 3:15 of Ecclesiastes. That which has been is now. And that which is to be has already been done before. I'm going to dismiss any kind of new thing that you even say you do. Because according to the Bible, he says that I'm going to dismiss it immediately. There's nothing new under the sun. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 15. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be has already been. And then he says something completely fucking opposite. And so dumb fuckery that he says, for God require it to be past. Well, he's thinking about the past, but he's saying that anything that's new or to come, hey, put it in the past. Fucking forget about it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 19. Now, see a dead animal on the side of the road. Oh, that don't mean nothing. See a dead human on the side of the road. Oh, quick, we're going to call him. For that which befalleth the sons of man befalleth the beast. You know, I as a man, I'm a human being. I as a woman, I'm a human being. My little baby is a human being. It's more important than the fucking roadkill on the side of the road. Fucking dead animal. Who cares? It's only a dead animal. Who cares? For that which befalleth the sons of man befalleth the beast. Even one thing befalleth them. Even one thing befalleth both the man and the beast. What could that be? Can you guess? As one dieth, so dieth the other. As a human dieth, so does an animal dieth. 3:19 of Ecclesiastes. Yeah, you both only have one breath. Once that breath's cut off, you're dead. You only have all but one breath, so man has no prominence over the beast. You're no more special than an animal. That's it. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 20. For there is not a just man upon the earth that doeth good and sinneth not. That means you're all going to fucking die. And it was determined that you have no prominence over the beast, who also dies. You're a man, you're a beast. Die. Dead under the ground, that's it. And you're a sinful man anyway, so you're going to fucking die. 7:20. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 5. For the living know that they shall die. The living, you live all your life, you know that one time you're going to die. For the living know that they shall die, but the dead do not know anything. The living know that they shall die. Once you're dead, cut off brain power. Because you don't know what happens afterwards. Because for the living know that they shall die, but the dead do not know anything. No shit. neither they have any reward. The dead do not know anything, neither do they have any more reward. So that have an idea of where you're going to burst out of the ground out of your grave and go float up onto the clouds on top of the clouds. And you're going to heaven shit. No, it said the dead do not know anything, and now they have no more of a reward. If you have no more of a reward, you don't have a reward. It means there's no heaven. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 5. Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand find to do it with all thy might. Whatever you find to do now and worketh, do it with all your might. Do whatever you can do right now in this life. Because 9:10, whatsoever thy hand findeth doeth, do it with all thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom. Everything's cut off because you're going down to the grave. 9:10 says, down to the grave, that's it. Down to the grave where you shall goeth. So you can dunk your religion.